Okay, Black Friday. That's what we're here to talk about. So I did a poll because it came up in a networking, in the Claim Your Network event where we did a breakout room, and this topic came up. Like, I brought it up because I was curious what people's thoughts were on that. And so I was like, well, what do I do when I want to get more insight into something? I ask you. I ask people on Instagram because you guys are smart leaders in this space, in the coaching space, in the business world. And so I want to know what your thoughts are, because I have this hunch that everybody's going to have a different, view on it. So what I shared through this were basically, it was like kind of split. The question in the networking was, what does it do to your nervous system? And when I sat with that, I'm like, it just feels like a should to me. It feels like I should do this. And whenever there's a should for me, that's an invitation for me to ask myself the next question, which is this right for me? Is this something that is a truth for me? And if not, I just kind of leave it. So here's like some of the feedback that I got was like, people are just, it's either fun for them. Like, I love Black Friday deals because it's fun for me. And then the other end of the spectrum was, I hate it. It causes me anxiety. It's stressful. I don't like it. So, and then there's obviously in between as well. People who have been in the space for a long time. First of all, I have some Canadians in my audience. So if you're a fellow Canadian, you're like, Black Friday is really like an American thing, because our Thanksgiving, the Canadian Thanksgiving, is in October, and obviously America, United States, we have it in November. So it's like a whole thing. And so they're like, I didn't even know that it was a thing. But when I learned about it being a thing, then I was like, okay, well, maybe I should look into this. So anyway, people either love it or they hate it. Some people are weird about it, even if they've been in the business space for a long time. Some people really think it's fun. People are torn, like they want a good deal, but it also can feel icky. And so I was asking myself, what would make it feel icky? And it's a belief that you have, right? So if you believe that I'm doing this just for like a cash grab, or just a financial reason to do this sale, then that would feel icky to you as the person putting it on. As a consumer, what might feel icky, I was having a conversation with somebody in the DMs about this. To her, it feels icky when you haven't been serving all year, you haven't been offering things, you haven't heard from somebody basically for an entire year, and then all of a sudden in October, November, you start getting like Black Friday deals. It feels like a sale, it feels like a cash grab. So that's like the feedback that I got. I would love to hear your thoughts on this as well. I had a couple things that I wanted to talk about with this. First of all, whether you decide to do Black Friday or not, you're not wrong. Whatever is right for you is right for you. And there are people out there that are going to be looking for deals, and there are people out there that are going to be turned off by it. So sit with yourself. I love this question. Like, how does it feel to you in your body? And then that's your answer. But just some ideas, and I wrote down a couple notes so I wouldn't talk forever and ever and always. But if you want to do Black Friday, like maybe offer some things that you know are a hit. Like, what are people been telling you that they want from you? What are the things that sell, that maybe they're low ticket, that are easy for you to do, that don't take a lot of time? Maybe it's a download, like a PDF. It could be a pre-recorded course that you did that has value and gives a transformation, but it's something that you don't have to create. So like, make it easy. Maybe it's something that you already have in your library. Maybe it's just a series, like a podcast, like a secret podcast. Maybe it's just a series of PDFs that you can pull from your files if you've been in business for a long time. Maybe you make a discount across the board. So if you have several things that you offer in your offer suite, which after a certain amount of time, you're going to have that, or you have one amazing offer and you want to give like a discount on that for a certain period of time, then you can do that just across the board. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to create anything new. All you're saying is, from this, because I value you and because I know that this is a transformational, very valuable offer, I'm going to offer this to you for a specific, like 20% off, 30% off, whatever that may be. Another idea is that you have an offer for 2024 and you want to pre-sell it now. Maybe it's starting in January, maybe it's starting in February. You pre-sell it now so that maybe people put down like a down payment on it, and then, or they start their payments early, and you're getting that income or revenue into your business starting now and then guaranteeing it through the first part of the year. Maybe it's like taking all the things that you have and putting it into a membership. Like there's so many things that you can do with this. But the biggest thing I want to offer to you is that there's a belief, and this dawned on me when I was talking to Julie, who just popped on here, my subconscious reprogramming mentor. I'm doing her certification program starting in January, but this just dawned on me, like it's all based on your thoughts. So like an empowering thought is just close your eyes and ask yourself, is there somebody that you can picture right now that's in your audience? Is there a possibility that somebody is looking at you and what you and what you are going to be offering on Black Friday? Is there somebody that's like, I'm going to keep an eye on her and see what it is that she's offering, because if I'm going to buy anything, it's going to be from her. Is that a possibility that there's somebody in your audience, like one person right now, that would want to do that? Like, I'm assuming that there probably is one person that's like, well, let me just see what she offers. I have those people in mind. I know exactly who I'm going to go to look for. So if you have that belief, if you need a thought, if you need a belief to kind of toss around and to keep in the forefront of your mind for this time period, I would say like just the belief that there's somebody watching right now that's like, oh, I wonder what she's going to offer for Black Friday. It could be you. All right, so those are my thoughts. I would love to know what you guys think. I hope you have the best Wednesday, and I'll talk to you soon.